Hey people, James Introcasso, lead game designer of Draw Steel here. This is part 3 of our playthrough of the Delian Tomb for Draw Steel. You can find links to parts 1 and 2, which you should watch first, and to this adventure, and to the Draw Steel core rules on our store in the thing below. When we last left our heroes, they had delved into the Delian Tomb to save Violet, a young woman captured by goblins. Jago, played by Matt, had rushed forward to try and find and save her while the rest of the heroes got into a scrape with some goblin guards at the tomb's entrance. With the party split, what shall become of our heroes? Let's find out.
So the question is, Jago, as the goblin next to you has his head explode, you hear your friends clamoring down the hallway, coming for you. You can also hear chanting. That is getting louder the deeper you get into the dungeon.
Well, as soon as the goblin that was grabbing me dies and lets go, I surge forward and almost like skid into the corridor facing
into the other room.
Yeah. And, okay, well, it's not combat yet. Well,
Wait, kid.
Do you want to say, yeah, wait?
I mean, you can yell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to help.
Can we kind of be... What are we doing? Are we still in this room?
That is
there's
a question.
A room of poison fog.
Yeah, so that the poison fog is dissipated now.
Oh, it has?
Yeah,
But not the poison frog.
but not the poison frog.
Yeah,
That's
that's
his.
poison frog's
over here.
Red
So
and yellow.
we'll get to all you in a second. I just want to describe what Matt
Okay.
sees when he gets into the room, which is, as you can see, this room here. There is a angry, painted red skull that is glowing. And throbbing. It's like a wah, wah, wah throb.
Wait, a skull. Oh, the skull on the floor?
Skull on the floor.
Okay, got it.
Is glowing. A dozen stone coffins are tucked against the east and north walls. You can see here, 6 and 6. And then to the north, there's a statue of a proud human warrior drawing a sword built into the wall. Below it, an inscription reads, "The frightened need this to fight on." Behind that wall, you can hear a sinister, muffled chanting.
Wait, say that again? Everything up from the frightened need this to fight on. And what?
So that's below this statue,
Yeah.
right? It says the frightened need this to fight on, and then period, end of sentence, new thought. Behind that wall, you can hear a sinister, muffled chanting. That chanting that you're hearing is coming from behind that wall.
So there's no goblins in this room?
There are no goblins in this room.
He got you.
At least I don't have to feel guilty.
No, correct. You are off the hook. Okay. Do you want to know what I do? Do you want to give other people a chance to react?
Let's, the rest of you're coming down the hall. The hall is open. You can see that there is a decapitated goblin, and you also see the images on the wall of those same heroes who were fighting on the demons in this room. Now it's an image of them leading a procession down into the tomb that you are currently in. They're holding like their captain, right, and bringing him down, and that same silver chalice is also following with him.
My excuse for why I'm going to do this is that I didn't see the goblin create the poison cloud. So I'm thinking maybe there's a trap that created a poison cloud.
Sure.
And I would
you can also
love
use
to
the
roll.
headless goblin on the ground as a reason.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he killed him. I wasn't in the room.
Well, that's not a fresh corpse, I don't think.
Yeah, that
It's
is
so old, it got
Neither are
painted
you.
onto the map.
You're not a fresh corpse either.
Yeah, but I'm 3D. That's painted onto the map.
By the landlord.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah. That's on Zillow. When you look this place up on Zillow, you can see the
Do you have any
corpse.
skills that are like...
Skills?
No, I mean, I've got awareness, but I've also got a -1 to intuition.
I will say that there is also a fresh goblin corpse for comparison here that is also
That's
headless.
true. That's
so
true.
you can definitely tell that one
See, this is what happens when you paint it into the map. Is everybody just thinks it's
Decor.
even still we're acting like it's just flavor. Right, as opposed to if there were an actual hobgoblin mini on there. None of us would have made that mistake if there were hobgoblins.
That's true.
Where's that
Actually,
little
I
corpse
probably
you
would
had earlier?
Yeah, here he is. I got it. It's my
Yeah.
copy.
Well, then people will be like, this is getting up and becoming a
probably
zombie.
know
That's
this.
why it's a token.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
What's that?
My point is, I'm not rushing down the corridor.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
that's fair. I think that is totally fair. Are you doing anything as you walk slowly down the corridor? Not going first, I take it. Okay.
I have an alertness. Can I make a test sensing that
Yeah, if you'd like to make a
acquaintance.
reason test are you
We're friends.
We're
Good
friends. We're friends.
going down the hall then? You're
Yeah, I kind of.
yeah. I think this is yeah.
Kind of pause and what is it? Kind of, look around, see the goblin.
You can also see Jago standing at the end of the hall looking into a room as well.
But he's
I don't know if do I breathe?
he's
Probably not.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know that it says in the revenue.
Oh, you don't need
He
to
looks
breathe.
like he maybe has
You
a
can do
couple,
it for fun.
couple extra
I
chunks
think he
taken
might.
out of
I think
him,
he
right?
might. I think Diego might.
Right.
Diego.
He
I think
yeah.
Jago might still. Be
It looks like he was fighting a goblin in this hall. Now, I would say there might be a blood splatter, but there's not. Like, there's no fresh blood on the wall from where the trap hit him.
7. I add my reason or intuition.
Reason, and then another extra 2 because you have the alertness skill.
Okay, so 11.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, those
Okay,
dice
so
are-
11 or lower is still tier 1.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have gotten rid of that page. I forgot the rest of you had to go against the trap.
Oh, there's a trap. That's good.
What?
I mean, I'm rolling because I assume I don't know there's a
What's
trap.
And now my notes are all borked.
I'm rolling because I can. It looks like there's a trap.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Ares is watching
Everyone
there.
is allowed to be suspicious in this hall now.
Just a fun call.
So as you're looking,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you get to about like just beyond where the
Good noise.
headless corpse is. Yeah, there. If you could put your mini there.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm kind of.
And you, the good news is you do find a trap. The bad news is you find it by stepping on a pressure plate that springs a scythe that pops out at about 30 inches waist high.
Okay.
Like neck level for a goblin, and cuts into you.
Okay.
And make an agility test.
Are you
I'm not
triggering
very
the strap
good at
on purpose?
agility.
What did he?
No, he's looking for
I
it.
was looking for it, but I rolled poorly.
I pointed out that you are at the end of the hall.
Yeah. To be fair, you made it through.
Yeah. I'm bloody minded.
I meant more if you
Agility
wanted
test.
to ask him. Hey.
He wasn't.
Hey, is there a trap in this corridor? I don't think it would work. I would,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he hasn't struck me as somebody who talks.
not in this one. Not when I'm.
Not when he's focused
when
on
he's
saving a girl.
Okay.
Saving a child.
So I'll have a question right after this agility test.
Yeah.
Depending on how this goes. Now aware that there is a trap.
Yeah. So
We need to trade those dice in.
because you were actively searching, this is written into the adventure, by the way. This is not me being nice.
Yeah.
You get an edge on the test as well. So that's an extra +2.
Jimmy the Knife is not nice.
Yeah. You
Do
can
it.
you can spend a token.
Do it.
I'll take it.
Oh,
Would you like to make a deed?
Excuse me.
these dice. Yeah. They're
Yeah,
not
we have
doing
to
it
trade
for
them in.
me. Yeah.
So that's
I got an 8.
so that's
Oh,
7
no,
damage.
it's 7.
7 damage to you
7. Okay.
as you get cut. But now everybody knows where the pressure plate is.
Wait, did the scythe reset into the wall?
It sure did.
Oh, so
Kalians
so
are smart.
I know where
Yeah.
it is, and I have
They've been in
sabotage.
aqueducts.
Could I do anything with? Now that I know where that is,
Yeah.
very aware of how the trap works. I'd like to try to sabotage the trap.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
please.
Can I? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I act while this
So,
is happening?
yeah, that's what I was
Because
gonna
feel
say
like we're
is-
going more than one player's
Yeah,
action.
like-
That's fine.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is, are the rest of you, are either of you doing anything in this moment?
I mean, if he's sabotaging it and there's a way that I can grab that
I
scythe,
was
that's what I'm
gonna
waiting
say.
for.
Oh, you want to get the scythe out
I'm
of the
gonna
wall.
grab
Okay,
it.
so you're waiting.
Yeah, you can keep going.
Let's see if we can help him out.
Okay, so you're gonna help. So let's go to you while they're then doing that.
Avoiding the glowing skull on the floor because I'm driven but not stupid. I'm gonna approach the statue of Delius.
Okay. So you want to go left or right?
Left.
Pick my left.
Is that the one? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah.
Okay. As you approach, the coffins
Fuck
fly
off.
open. Sorry.
I mean, you see coffins, you assume coffin mates.
You're not sorry.
I think I know what James did design-wise. I'm curious to see if I'm right.
He's not sorry.
I think you know what I did.
Yeah, I think I know what he did.
He's giggling at us.
They're turning into creepier and creepier minis.
Excellent.
Matt, why don't you roll for initiative this time?
Yeah.
Their skeletons are bigger than yours.
I'm trying to beat a 5.
Yeah. Everybody can put themselves where they think they are in that end hall.
Okay, great.
I'm trying to beat a 5.
As soon as I lose sight of Jago,
I have maximally beaten
We
a
got
5.
past the trap.
Hey!
I mean, you're sabotaging it, so I'm going to be on this side of it. I
as
think.
soon as I see Jago go into the other room and lose sight of him, I'm gonna duck under because I'm very small and just run up to here. So I'm gonna be.
You can absolutely do that. So just like the goblins, once they knew where the trap was, they were able to duck under. You are able to duck under as a small polter.
Yeah, let me go over to this side right here. Cool.
All right. I am going to let you make this test as we start here.
Okay.
So did you help? Did you want to try to help?
Meaning like before we're in the action
Yeah,
round.
before we're in the action.
Okay.
So I was gonna use the.
Let it be said, Jimmy the knife is sometimes blunt.
I thought you were going to say beneficent, but you didn't.
I was gonna use the track skill to see if I could kind of figure out steps and areas that.
Yeah.
But I'm already through the trap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Are you trying to find? Are you trying to help him navigate a path around?
Or just so you can get through.
Just to help him like sabotage faster.
it faster.
Got it.
It could be just have 4 arms. Like he could hand parts or things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead and roll
I got a good
your
feeling
aid.
about this.
Bro.
Bro, what?
Wait.
Wait,
yeah.
is that a?
No,
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Yeah. So 17.
If I'm using agility, then I have a tier
Plus
3.
2,
17.
I
Yeah,
say?
the
Well,
agility.
probably.
So you got a maximum result
Yeah.
there.
So you give a double edge.
Skills give you +2.
I got a 19.
All right,
Without any edges.
There you go. 19 plus the double edge. You able, and I will say then because of all of this help, you're able to just grab the scythe.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. Can you like carry it around now?
I am dragging it along
That's
the ground.
awesome. That's
That's fucking sick.
You have maximally beaten, and then as you pull out the scythe, you hear all of a sudden this like a bunch of it sounds like stone coffin lids hitting the ground,
That sounds like coffins.
and then
Oh yeah, like that
the
time.
classic zombie moan is heard as well. You can see what's going on here because you're at the edge. You see that a bunch of ghouls, some zombies, and some skeletons popping out.
The skeleton.
So we won initiative, correct?
You did.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah.
My strength is the strength of 10 because my heart is
I'm the
pure.
tactician.
Yeah, but not you. But you suck at it.
I let Matt roll it because he
was there.
Yeah, because he was there. Exactly.
Yeah.
There was a chance you might not have been in the encounter.
Yeah.
So
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would like to act first, but you guys couldn't overrule me.
No? Well, I mean, these are his people. Let's see how he does.
These are his people. That's right. Can I command them and say, listen to me, you zombie?
Only if you were a summon.
Listen to me, you zombie. That's true. That's true. No, I think the zombie just goes, someone just goes, and they just go, oh, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. We didn't recognize you, sir.
This is what you wanted. Have your movie moment.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. This is going to be interesting, but I'm going to approach, I'm going to ignore, I'm going to ignore the zombies. Are they
Okay.
zombies or skeletons?
So it is the glow in the dark ones are ghouls. The two here are zombies, and these other ones, the skeletons, are skeletons.
Jesus. Yeah. There's ghouls, skeletons, and zombies.
Yeah.
Wow. That's okay.
Yeah, draw steel, baby.
I somewhat oblivious of the horde of undead, somewhat summoner-like.
Yeah.
I approach the altar.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you wouldn't incur any opportunity attacks or anything like that.
And standing before the altar, I read what it says, which is what?
So it says, the frightened need this to fight on.
And I look at the statue and I say, courage.
All right. So as you speak the words courage, the statue itself rumbles and moves to the side,
That sounds like a statue.
revealing a passage.
It sounds like it's moving to the side.
Sounds
Well,
like a tall
if I
one, too.
weren't so invested in my character, I was going to say, I read the thing and I say, cocaine. That's good.
And you can hear now the chanting, right? As it opens up, the chanting becomes like full.
Much louder, yeah. So how many squares of movement did I use getting here? During combat? Because I did some movement out of
You were
combat.
like there.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3.
So I move another 9 down the corridor.
Down the corridor.
Yep.
And as you do, these skeletons and zombies that were like moaning and stuff, they stop. And they
Wow. Neat.
back in.
Neat.
Whoa.
Neat.
I
I wonder if that's something. I don't answer this, James, but I wonder if that's something James improvised because the adventure might not say. But here's the thing: this is what I intuited because I have not. This may seem far fetched, but I have not read the manuscript. So I did not know you changed the. I know we talked about changing the riddle, but I did not know you had changed it, and I didn't know what you changed it to. And I'm like, oh, he made it basically not a riddle. Because the end of the thing is down there. Because I think I could be wrong, but I think that the frightened need this to continue fighting is a little bit more obvious than
I think
the
so
original riddle, right?
Yeah,
And I'm like, well, it should be more obvious if at the end of the actual act, because it was just a bonus thing,
Right.
Like the
Yeah,
end,
exactly.
the fight. That's why I was like, what the fuck where is everybody? Because the original Delian tomb, the final battle is in this room.
I see.
Right, and all this is just extra treasure that you get if you can. It's literally just treasure. There's no fight. I don't think there might have been a fight against some skeletons.
Yeah, there's some undead there.
Yeah.
I switched where the
It was
undead
just
are.
Depends on how you run it, you know?
I guess, yeah. Anyway, cool.
Yeah.
So will you guys kill these guys quick and hurry up? Jago does not care, but Matt is terrified. Get your ass up here.
Yeah.
So, what did
Are we
she...
still in combat?
So, are you going to try to kill skeletons and zombies as you run by? They are not moving. So,
I mean-
if
I'm telling at least you telepathically everything I'm seeing.
So you saw them lay back down or
Yeah.
stand back down or
We
something?
got some unquiet dead. I'm gonna just run through and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So, if that's everybody else's plan, there is no combat in this room.
Okay.
and they get a victory.
Yes.
Oh.
You get a victory
That's why I was
for
excited. I
avoiding
didn't
the
say
fight.
anything. I was really hard not to say anything. But I was like, oh my god, if they just all run through here, I think we all get a victory without having to fight.
That is correct.
Fuck yes.
That is correct. Because what we don't there for two reasons. One is that it was clever, right? Like you got there, you avoided the combat. But two is players might be like, well, I really want this victory, so let's punch all these skeletons and zombies to get them. And it's like, oh god. Now we've created a grind, right? Yeah.
All right.
That is fucking cool.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm glad that we're not at combat because I like the idea that Jago is ahead, like foolishly ahead, driven, but not tactically. That was crazy. That was getting crazier and crazier.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, well, this is ridiculous. This is not going to be the dramatic thing. But now we can kind of, wow, hey, neat.
That's a
Yeah, it's exactly.
big goblin. Although you said bugaboo and he shall appear.
So, as you round the corner here, you can see that this is a glowing, translucent field that is covering a staircase that leads down further into the tomb. A carving on the south wall reads, Julius's cup shall remain free from the hands of the unworthy. Turn back or perish. 5 statues of human warriors here stand around. That each one of them has their face smeared with blood. And tied to this statue here is a girl who appears to be in her late teens. And there is a line of this like whitish translucent energy connected to her chest and down into this energy field. She appears to be in quite a bit of pain as all of these goblins are chanting, standing around chanting. This goblin, which is actually a big, tall, furry individual, not at all that very goblin-like, in fact, bigger than humans, right? Standing tall is leading the chanting and appears to be the one in charge. So yeah. That's what's going on here.
Are you still running full tilt?
No, I think I probably stopped. Just like I skidded into the thing to stop to see.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I'll stop. Be like, take.
Great.
But is it now going to be initiative again?
It is. If you're going to round the corner quickly and
Well, he stopped. So
Yeah.
did we?
do you
We
stop?
see him stop quickly, right?
Yeah. Do you stop Scooby-Doo style, or
No,
are
no,
you
no,
stopping?
no.
You're like
No. I'm not trying to be stealthy at all.
Okay.
You
Well then,
stop.
yeah, we will roll initiative.
I'm
Okay.
catching
Can
up
I
with
please
you.
have 3 of those columns,
And I'm
just so
also
we can put them
catching
here?
up.
I am rolling initiative.
You guys go where you want, and then I'll put my guy where I want.
Tink, tink.
You cheater.
James.
Yeah.
I have once again rolled maximally.
There you go. Should have been a tactician.
10.
Oh no, that's my cheating. That's my cheating die. You can't look at that. That's my cheater die.
Yeah, here's my question. Does that count as your initiative roll? Or
Yes.
do you want to try to roll
yes.
maximum?
No, I could have stopped him if I wanted to.
I would also say it's a good idea to accept the maximal roll. All right, great. Well, let's do it, man.
So it's the beginning of the battle. We get 3 of our.
You have 3 of your heroic
What,
resources.
can somebody count the range from me to the bugbear?
From
You
you
do
to
not
the
go
bugbear.
first
How do you know?
because I'm going before you.
Whoa.
Because I've been trying to catch up for several rooms.
1.
Listen, dickhead.
I think Brannigan should go first.
They're 10 from you, Matt.
Oh, but that's exactly my range.
Great. Before you run into that room,
All right.
while I'm in melee range of you,
Oh, here you go. Here you
Are you gonna attack me?
no, I'm using precognition. I'm giving you precognition before you go into
Oh,
the
this is
room.
perfect.
Just gotta say, be fucking careful. And now any ability power rolls against you have been until
Is this
the
a
start of your
trigger?
next turn.
No,
No, this is my
triggers
turn.
again. You're taking a turn.
This
Yeah,
is my
okay. Yeah.
action.
Well, don't forget, you get more at the beginning of your turn. You get more
Yes,
stuff. You start
that's
with
true.
3.
That's true. I start with that's true. That's true. Let's see. 1 extra, but then I spend that. Okay, great. Just you get things. You get things before you
I like
run
things.
off
I
and
like getting
make
things.
bad decisions. Okay. And then I am going to
Good decisions.
just for the moment. I'm going to step back into the shadows and shadow meld. I just want to see the lay of the land before I.
Are you going back
myself-
to
So
space or
what is?
going
What,
back to here?
I'm sorry. What did precognition give me?
It gives you so anyone who tries to hit you until the start of my next turn has a bane on it.
Oh, nice.
And also, if you do get hit, you can take a triggered action to make a free strike against that person.
Nice. That's fucking awesome. That's way cooler than what I was gonna do.
That's my turn.
You're going to run around each of those statues and say, courage.
Pat the goblins on the shoulder. Courage. Good job. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
I'm sure your turn would have been really epic, but then you would have died the next turn.
That was the same thing I was at risk of doing.
Yeah.
My turn?
It is
Yeah,
your
it's your
turn.
turn.
Oh, could I have used a recovery?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can.
Yeah,
Yes.
Are you asking me?
I'm good.
Are you asking Jimmy the Knight?
Yeah. The knife says nay.
Yeah. Let us consult the knife. All right. So as you come in here, this goblin is chanting and continues to chant and just points at these 2 goblins up here and is like, "Hoof," points them to go towards you. And so they shall.
Attacks
They're
against
surfing.
me have a bane.
Yeah.
And I get a free strike against people that hit
Let me
me
use this and I can help you out.
until the end of when?
Until
Until your
Thank you.
until the start of my
the
next
start
turn.
of your next turn. And
So-
I could exploit that.
Jordy against Uvik. That is a 15. I'm sorry, a 14. And it is a 12 against, oh my gosh, Jago. So 12, so tier 2 result against both of you, which is going to be 4 damage to each of you. 2 different goblins, 1 attacking each, as they run up with their spears and attack. That is the end of my first turn.
Is there, and now the beginning of your second turn? The way you said it that way. Is there like a villain action about to happen or something?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Does anybody else want to go? I don't know. I could go now, but
You need space cleared for what you want to do?
I don't know. Who? That was just these 2 goblins going, right?
That was just
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
So the bugbear hasn't taken his turn yet, right?
Not yet.
Nope.
It doesn't really matter when I go as long as I go before the bugbear does, because I want to daze the bugbear.
I'm just taking a triggered action. I'm using inertial shield to have the damage.
Okay.
If I was to go,
And
I
then as a
would.
free triggered action,
Oh, there you go. A free triggered action.
Go ahead and knock back.
10, 11, 12, but I have an edge, so 14, so it's tier 2. And I've pumped up my discipline, so That is push 5 against these small little goblins. So I can make a clearing for you. So I can.
Oh yeah. Oh, is this you taking a turn?
Yeah. No, this is just a trigger.
Oh, this is a trigger. Yeah,
It's
that's
a trigger.
great.
So you can.
This is great. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I can basically like move this dude into the barrier here,
Okay. Take the 4.
and then move this dude into the other dude here.
Okay. I'll each take 4 from that. So,
Just to clear some space for you.
nice. Right.
And now you can go, Matt.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Excellent.
I'm going to run through the pillars, between the two pillars. Ideally, actually, I'm perfectly happy to run past those goblins.
Great.
And provoke attacks because I have a bane against them, and if they hit me, I get to strike them, which is epic.
Okay.
I don't even think they can free strike you
Wow.
if they have a bane.
Oh, is that true?
That is true. Yeah. If you have
I'm
a
not
bane,
sure
you
of that.
can't make
I'm not sure of
opportunity
that.
attacks.
That's fucking
against the person.
amazing, Dale. Dale, that's awesome. You're my new favorite folder.
See, but I think it is an even trade-off because I had to get right up next to you today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you could just point at somebody and do that, that would be really
And
epic.
remember, you do have range 10 to him, so.
Yeah, I kind of want to stand opposite him.
Okay.
Okay.
No, like where those goblins? Yeah, no. One more. Yeah,
Like right up.
It does look more dramatic that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and I
You
don't
join the
provoke
pool
any-
party.
Is there 3? Is it 3 wide or 2 wide?
It's 3 wide.
It's 3 wide. Then one more closer to make it. I want
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
He wants to be right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right across from
Yep.
Violet.
Violet.
Yes. And then I point at the bugbear and I say, "Stop!"
All right.
What's his? Just out of curiosity, you don't have to tell me, but we'll find out in the fullness of time. What's his intuition?
Oh, hi.
Oh, fuck off! Then don't tell me.
Now, here's
Yes.
what I will say.
Yeah.
You can use surges to increase a potency, and you can spend hero tokens to gain surges. Throwing it out there.
Do it.
But I don't know his potency. I mean, I don't know his intuition,
Right.
so I don't know how many to spend.
Right.
What's the ratio? Is it 1 to 1?
So you gain 2 hero tokens when you spend a surge, and it's 2 hero tokens to increase a potency by 1. So yes. So 1 hero token for one increase of potency.
Got it.
And remember, you can judge him before you do your thing.
That's right. I judge him. He's judged as fuck. I judge the shit out of him.
All right.
I use my maneuver to judge him.
We got a hex ring over there.
Very judgy.
The hex.
Oh yes, I do. It's this one. Hello, hi here. There you go.
There we go.
Hang on a minute. I may need to take a photo of this and blow it up. In addition,
You just put her on the statue if we want. No. Yeah.
shifts, makes a power roll. Yeah, this is kind of the first time my dude's kind of been able to do his thing because this is the first time there's like a boss. And it's really tiny. So when that bugbear shifts, makes a power roll, or uses potency, I can do something about it. So everybody remember that and let me know if that happens.
It's going to make a power roll.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm using repent. I got 2 more things at the start of my turn.
Really?
I'm not using my.
He gets 4 damage for the judgment, right?
Yeah, he takes 4 damage. Double my presence
Great.
when he gets judged. I was gonna say that, but I got distracted by all the shit that my judgment does. I spend 3 on repent. And I will spend. Can I wait to spend the hero tokens until after I rolled? I think I can. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did I already blow on the dice?
At one point tonight, yes.
What is that? Is that
8?
16?
That's pretty good.
Is that a 16?
16
16.
plus 2 is so tier 3 result.
Sorry, I thought when you said, is that a 16?
On the die. Yeah.
You would roll the
It's a special
d20.
die.
No. I thought I saw
Large
8. I thought I saw 8 and
sense
8.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. I will spend 1.
Yeah.
Because I think I know the rule. I think I know how this game works.
Yep.
And I'm gonna meta it a little
fair.
bit. I could be wrong though. So now if his intuition is less than 3,
Yes, it is.
yes, he's dazed.
Okay.
And dazed save ends and he takes 13 holy damage.
Dazed save ends and takes 13 holy damage. My
Holy
goodness.
cow.
And as I recall, dazed is either move or act, but not both, correct?
Yes, correct. So.
He might not want to move. He might be like, I don't care.
13 holy
Dazed, I don't care. I'm already where I want to be.
Well, it's move, act, or maneuver. Pick one.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah.
he can't use his maneuver either.
Sweet.
Which is a big deal. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's my heroic dramatic moment for this week. Thank you everybody that helped make that happen. That was a team effort. Getting my dude where he needed to be and able to do it took Dale doing cognition shit and fucking 8-armed dude throwing guys around.
To be fair, I think you would have still gotten there if you'd acted first.
Well, but the fact that now until the next time you go, which is all of them,
Yeah.
they have Banes on attacks and I get free attack. I would love if they swarm me. I'm just hacking away at them with.
Wish granted.
Let's see. So this guy's gonna run here. In fact, I think my man
Man, that was epic.
can do one of.
Fuck. Even if I go down now, I love the vision of this revenant knight hacking about him, being pulled down by an army of goblins until he disappears. And that's the end of his story, but that would be cool. It'd be a good death.
And that's the vision you see with your
I like that.
precognition.
Yeah, I think that's when you used that. I was like, I think I already know what's going to happen. This is awesome.
Matt said he wants to be swarmed.
Yeah, he's getting swarmed all right.
I'm just granting his wish.
Do they
I
walk
said I
on
want
the barrier
shawarma.
at
It's
all,
not
or
the
they-
same.
No, they walk around. So they are actually very careful to walk around.
I'll
this
walk
barrier.
around this
You
one.
walk around,
So let's see.
around.
Spine cleavers. It's tricky.
How do you guys know Run DMC?
How do we
How do we not know
What
from
do you mean?
music?
Everybody knows.
Like Run DMC is like from when I was like 13.
Yeah, they have
the
radios.
great thing is that
Time
you can actually
continues after.
access stuff that has happened.
Yo, you
in the
ever hear a
past.
Napster?
That makes me happy. That makes me. I'm delighted. I thought people left that kind of Dr. Seuss era of rap music. Like,
Oh,
a
yeah.
long time.
Classic.
No, it's in my DNA.
I had those first two. Bro, I feel like it's in mine because I was like there was this really brief period where rap was not. The demographic was kids.
Mhm.
Like everybody my age, regardless where you're from, was obsessed with it because it was the new thing.
Right.
It was youth culture. And I had those albums memorized. I had all that. Oh my God. Anyway, that makes me happy.
Oh yeah.
So
I have a t-shirt that says, it's a Run DMC
D&D.
shirt, but it says Run D&D. Yeah.
you take 8 damage as these spine cleavers all come
damage.
together and attack you. They push you 1. Your stability is 0? Yes?
No, it's 2.
Oh.
No, it's 1. It's 1. It's 1.
Okay, well, it's not enough to push you.
I took 8 damage, which means I'm at 15.
All right, this other
That's with those Banes, huh?
warrior is
That's
going...
with the bane. Well, is it one roll? It's multiple rolls, right? Whatever. They all have
Yeah.
they all have banes.
It was 1 roll. Yeah, and that was with the bane. They got the lowest possible result. It's that
Got it,
all of them contributing,
Yeah.
right?
It's one roll and it's this damage, but then every goblin does adds.
Yeah.
This version of minions is great.
I mean, it took a lot. I mean, it took designing Flea Mortals, right, and then revising all the rules for Draw Steel. Yeah, it was a lot of work.
It is another 3 damage to you. Can't roll for
Another
crap
3
right now. That is, but this
I'm
goblin
winded.
is gonna try to push you. Okay, tier 1, so they do not push you. They can't push you. They are desperately trying to push you onto the ward, though, that you would notice that like
Nice.
the spine cleaver, they're like all
Awesome.
swarming you, trying to
Awesome.
like push him on the ward.
Yeah, Jago is unnaturally strong for how feeble he looks.
Yeah. Yeah, and the ward is like crackling with energy as you get close,
Cool.
right? Like static.
Awesome. I can picture this in my head, like
Yeah.
being illuminated, the whole thing being illuminated by the blue crackling energy. And the goblin's like, shove, push.
Yeah, and you can see like Jago's hair, right? Swiped. It's like sort of attracted to
Nice.
the thing, the electrical pulse, right? Is attracting it. Yeah. That's the end of my turn. So anybody who is not, so you have gone, Matt. So you
Yep,
got
that's
to flip your token.
Yep.
Does anybody want Matt to go again?
Hang on a minute.
Oh, tacticianing.
Oh, you're imagining using your command.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I'm the best person for it. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I saw a great thing in the Discord.
No.
I think I've already fucked the dude who I would use this on
somebody
anyway.
was like-
Every step death is. It's a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but I think other people might have better things they can do.
Okay.
Tactician, why would I use a sword when I could use the fury?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the Fury,
We can
the
do it
Furies
that
might be
way.
better.
I'm not in position yet, though.
yeah, after you go.
I mean, I can get one of those guys if we want to out of the way, but
No. I mean, I think you should get in position and then I go.
let me ask you a question, James.
Sure.
Just because I sprung this on you. I have stolen the scythe trap from the Delian tomb first level.
Sure.
What can I do with that?
That's a good question. Here's what I will say. I will let you make. I will let you use it to make a strike and either give yourself an extra 1 square of reach or an extra, let's say, 4 damage, and then it will break.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, I
no,
was gonna
I'm
say,
reckless.
treat it
with
like
this
a one-use heavy weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah,
plus 4 damage. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
I could go.
I think you might be ready for it.
Did you happen to spend malice?
I have not yet spent malice.
We errated one no field effect. I forget what it was. The gravitic disruption. When a target takes damage, they can slide them 2. That's the first time they take damage.
First time. Yeah, so you can't continually knock them into a wall over
Right,
and
but
over.
each target
First time
the
on
first
a
time?
turn. Yeah. First time on a turn, a target takes damage. So.
Right. I will spend 1 to activate gravitic disruption on my null field. 1. And then, let's see here.
You guys ready for some real bullshit?
Yeah, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that's where you want to be.
So I guess I get an opportunity attack from that dude.
Yeah, you'll take 1 damage.
All right.
Suck it. Got him.
Get wrecked.
Down 1. All right, so let's do a knockback on these 2 little fellows next to me.
All right, these 2?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because you're going to knock them into Jago, right?
Huh.
Right? Oh, boy.
Oh, it's only tier 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So
It's only 8 squares.
let's see here.
So you're knocking them into each other? Is that the
Into
idea?
each other.
Okay.
But then the first time they take damage, they didn't get an additional slide too, and so that will 1, 2, and then 1.
Well, hang on a second,
sure.
because one of them dies.
You can't kill him. He's dead.
So yeah, this one is dead.
Cool.
This one is still alive.
And then first, did she take damage when it's sliding
got my
too
kids
from
these,
the
like,
gravitic
spinner dice.
disruption?
So
Oh,
when
yeah,
you
like
slide him
metal,
to,
but kind of fun.
Oh, that's
They're
cool.
like D20s
I have,
or D100s, or
I have
they'll
ring
have all
dice.
the dice. Yeah.
he
It's spin.
Yeah.
That is also going to.
Yeah, we have one that's
lightning,
like a cylinder, like a pillar, and has all the dice on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can spin the whole thing all at once.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So when you slide him into the shield, lightning crackles and like covers him, and he teleports and is suddenly over here.
What?
Hello.
And he takes a bunch of lightning damage.
Awesome. Throw all the goblins in there.
Then I telepathically speak to y'all. Prepare for special delivery.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
What does that mean?
I can imagine.
Squad unto myself.
What does he mean by
A
that?
squad unto myself. People love that ability, by the way.
Okay, I can think there. Where can I get there? I can get there. Yeah, because diagonals. So burst 2,
Beautiful.
and then those 3 in my null field. So
Okay. Fuck. The null is
so fast. How fast are you?
6. The thing is, they have
Tier
abilities
2?
that give them movement.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
right.
like,
yeah,
so they all take 9 damage.
So each one of these
Maybe someone
takes
anticlimactic.
9 damage is what
Yep.
you're saying? So these 4 die.
Dang.
And
Jesus
then
Christ.
he is slid 2 into
This is so cool. This whole battle is so awesome.
9 damage.
There we go.
Man.
I like, because you don't even have to get in range of the archers now.
Right? Yeah.
And this one is teleported over here.
Oh.
Is there,
a bunch of damage.
my character is not paying attention to this, but Matt is curious as to whether there's any logic to where they get teleported.
There is
I thought it was the doorway at first.
Well, I was wondering if there was like a a mark there that shows like, oh, this is where all these other goblins. Everybody gets teleported here. You can see there's like a scorched mark there or something.
There is not. There is currently the logic is move them somewhere that is inconvenient for them when they get
fair enough.
knocked into the. But we could give it. I thought about making it like a random table.
Facing the corner, like bear witch.
I think it's more. I think that language is all it takes to empower the director to make fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I wanted to show that it's not always going to be right there, right?
Yep.
Because then you might think something, and I'd be like, "Fuck." Well, now I've got to do it.
My favorite thing are things like the this guy blows up and his ribs take out the other guy.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
My turn is done.
All right.
My turn is done.
My Chandler's going to go. He's dazed, so he can only do one thing, but he's going to use Shadow Drag.
Hey, is that an action?
It is an action, and it's a power roll.
Yeah. Well, the first thing that happens is he takes 4 damage.
No.
I use a free triggered action. And it's a power roll. He gains a bane.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
No, he's judged. I don't know who judged him. I literally do not know who judged him, but he's judged.
He, as he puts out his arm, shadowy tendrils reach for you and you.
Me. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So Jago and Uvik. All right. It's 13, but I have a bane, so it's just a regular 13. So that's a tier 2 result. That is 10 damage to each of you as these shadows wrap around your neck and choke you. And then he also gets to pull you 3.
I use my life for my life as a trigger.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet, have I?
You have not.
No. So that's, and then another.
Your stability is here.
Great.
Correct.
Okay, great. You get pulled onto this. You each take 3 lightning damage.
Ooh.
And you're teleported.
That's fine. I had my heroic moment.
Now I can die
actually-
happy.
That's all he can do because he's dazed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He has other cool stuff he can do.
He does. He won't.
He won't.
He doesn't have villain actions.
He doesn't because he's an elite, which
Got
is
it.
not a leader.
Got it. That's probably for the best. That's probably good design.
He doesn't save. Yeah,
He does not save.
does
Good.
not save.
Because I don't think you want to bust out a villain at this stage.
Right, exactly.
Like an elite's enough.
An elite is especially because goblins are like half a real person,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
half a regular monster. So this is the first time you fought anything that's not half.
Yeah.
More than half a person.
Half a hero.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Willie. Designer of the monster book. When are you a monster? When you start referring to living beings as half a person.
Yep.
If the tactician were to give me a move, I think I could do something cool.
Could be good.
What if the tactician went last and gave 2 people something cool to do?
Well, who hasn't gone yet?
I
Lily
haven't
and
gone
me.
yet. I want to use this wicked scythe on the bugbear, but I'm not going to be able to do that for another round, it looks like. So I'm just going to kill something else on my way there. Doesn't matter what.
So it's up to you, Jason.
I really want to use twist shape.
Any of your heroic your signature attacks
I can hit any of these people, except maybe him.
on a second go against the bugbear.
Oh.
You wouldn't be there.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you need 2 turns to get there.
Yeah,
You
I
don't have any
need.
movement
I could
attack things.
could technically use Tide of Death if I'm clever. Unfortunately, I don't think I can run across the electric pool safely.
could try.
I could try.
It's gonna teleport you.
Me? Me?
Yeah, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be lined up no matter what I do.
You are a squad unto yourself.
I
So,
think you should just go do something and then I'll go last.
okay.
And it'll because those guys are gone. What goblins haven't gone? Orange goblins?
Orange goblins.
The orange goblins have not yet gone.
And gray. One gray goblin.
Just one of them.
I could be rude at least. I like doing that.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm going to take my turn.
Okay.
That is 1. That'll work.
Yes.
I am going to push him.
No.
Just a nice little knockback. I get a surge for doing so,
No.
which is good. I have...
No. No, my goblin face.
Let's see, where is the dice I was using? There it is.
All right.
So that is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's a tier 3 result. I'm literally just knocking them into line with these two.
Oh, you just want to push him back?
Uh-huh.
Great. I'm sure that's going to end well for him.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm going to run his face into the wall.
I'm gonna run his face
Tied
into
to
the wall.
Gotcha.
Oh, look at that. What a great. It's like, yes.
Now you will provoke opportunity attacks because you can't cut the corner, right?
Yeah.
Getting into position?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So take 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Do.
Everybody put on your Gallagher safety goggles and ponchos.
If you're in the front row.
Yeah. It's like Evil Dead the musical.
Unfortunately, Tide of Death does not say that I push the last creature in the row, just as I move them. So I can't crush them against the wall, realistically. But you can imagine that's happening as I proceed to kind of run through this line, dunk, 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 and then he gets moved over to the side. So do that.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to survive this, but
Probably not.
go on.
Uh-huh. Ew. Okay, that's fine.
That last roll, I thought those dice were going to do it for you.
I
My dice
provoked
are
an attack of opportunity from that last one as well.
Take it.
No.
1 damage to you.
That's 1 damage. I'll take that.
Do you want these ones back that I stole from you yesterday?
These did all right.
Would
Those were doing good, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 3
Also
damage
got
to each of
three?
these.
Yeah, they're artisan dice. They're some precious,
And then
Some
he
precious
takes an additional
it's suspended in
2
resin.
damage.
So that's their
so he
compromise.
dies.
Because their earlier dice were all like
And then
really nice precious stones that you could not read. The numbers on it were useless.
So he is going to die.
He did.
And the other 2.
quite damaged.
It's
alive.
Technically, Tide of Death is not a strike.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't add extra damage to any one of those. I could. He did attack me. He did damage to me, so I'm using a trigger in the middle of that to just spite him.
Yeah, so you turn around when you get to the end and you give him the eyes.
Yeah, and that's 8 damage.
Give him the eyes. That kills him.
Nice.
Give him the eyes.
Are you giving me the eyeball? I can't be happy with the eyeball.
Oh boy. Okay. Dead.
There we go. And then I can use the rest of my movement. Do you want to try to attack me?
Sure.
Oh, I was asking in media res, like,
Oh.
do you want to try it?
He sort of looks back at the bugbear and then looks at you and nods. She stabs you.
That was great. That was super fun.
Okay.
All right. A valiant attempt.
Of course.
All right.
Let's see. Who here has gone? My oranges still need to go.
I wonder if we had a summoner in the party, could the summoner made a check to try to command those undead?
Flippity flip the token.
With a really fun DM.
Thank you.
Or GM.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
director, you could do it.
So you can talk
Not
to them,
with
right?
Jimmy the Knife.
Yeah, because you can communicate with undead.
All right.
At higher levels, should summoners be able to do that?
Level 1.
No, I mean like should higher level summoners be able to command the thing that they summon when they find it?
That's tough, because you could end up running against...
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah. That could very, very badly and drastically shift to the encounter balance.
What do we
That
say
is-
about Dev Talk?
Time
All
to
of
bury
you.
the point.
All of you are on my list.
What?
All right.
Just enjoy the
So
game where
George.
it's at.
Oh, dev talk. Yeah, sure.
Let's just enjoy the day. Is that what you're
Just tune it out.
Enjoy
It's not like-
7 damage.
Have fun.
And if
I
your
just
might
tuned it
and
out.
it's taking your null field into account,
Blah blah
it's
blah.
less
Summoner.
than
Blah
1.
blah blah.
You are bleeding.
Every time
It
you
is one,
say
so-
null field, I hear null fielding.
I also
No
do
fielding. I
hear that all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm just imagining you've got a creepy little null fielding hovering around you.
9. All right, burying the point in you.
Oh,
That is going to be 5 damage.
okay.
There's a user in my Twitch chat who's when Phil was running, he had there was a
I'm gonna try to knock you back.
dwarf in his NPC with the title
I am
High
dying, so
Vindicator. And all of us at the table thought Phil was saying the
it's only
Hive
one.
Indicator. And it took us like an
right.
hour. We're like, are you, Phil,
You take 3 damage.
and so somebody changed their username.
4 candles or 4 candles?
Yeah, exactly. Are you saying 4 candles or 4
Oh,
candles?
you got pushed. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You take 4 damage
How could you let this happen?
and you move back.
because the tactician didn't give me an attack when I asked for
Well,
it.
I was waiting for you guys for 2 attacks. Now I have to do it myself.
Okay, that is the end of Orange turn.
Actually, if you give me an attack now, I can still.
You can still do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first against these guys, you can get those guys. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he can move before
Has the
doing his
bugbear?
ability.
The bugbear went, right?
Bugbear went. Yeah, he pulled you into the field.
Did he damage me?
He did 10 damage.
All right. I'm gonna
Hell yeah.
mark this guy.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Okay. And then I am going to strike now. Oh wait, I got 2 of these, and I'm going to strike now.
Oh, uh-oh.
On
Oh.
Uvik. Uvik. Sorry, Uvik. And then what can you do?
Ares can poke anyone that's over here, or this guy.
Got a poke him.
Can beat the
You
crap
should
out
go
of him.
get that gray guy.
Get the
you get
gray
him?
guy?
Can you get him?
Which one's the gray
The
one?
guy.
All the way in the corner.
Oh,
Too far away.
that's a little far.
I could just do the one thing.
You could, if somebody has a ranged, what you call it? What are we
I
talking
can
about?
spit, but I can only spit 5
Signature
squares.
action. Well, I think these 2 have
I've got
signature
ranged and you.
I do, yeah.
Right.
Ranged in.
okay.
So that could be
It's beefy.
reached.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
let's
why.
go
I
for
feel like it's a
that.
bug.
Yeah, we'll do it on.
My range thing is more damage than like.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
actually,
Let's
not
spend 5.
It's because you don't get to apply your kit to that ranged one because it's just magic. So it has a little bit of a higher base.
Oh, fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Strike now.
Well, that's interesting.
So I'm going to use the 2 hero tokens to recover, so I'm not dying when I do this.
Send us down to James, please.
Thank you.
And then I will use from your strike now. I will use inertial step, which I will shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nicely.
and then I will punch
How's it going? Nicely.
punch Mr.
Oh, we're not going to get
Mark
to watch
Friendo.
Guys and
That's
Dolls.
rude.
We only have 2 more movie nights. And I know what the movies are. They're not Guys and Dolls. Oh no. We
Out
watched,
of
that was going
nowhere,
to be my.
such a strong reaction.
So
Guys and Dolls
We're
is
not
a
gonna get
great
to watch
movie.
Guys
it's
and
just
Dolls.
a
It's great.
tier
And it
one.
was rattling
So
around in his
I
head.
don't know if Guys and Dolls
Jordan,
is
he takes
like a
6 damage.
Mythos.
6 damage.
What do you mean?
But it's the first time he's taking damage in my null field.
Everyone
So I slide him
knows
2
about
into
it.
this guy.
Literally none of these people have
So
even
he
heard of it.
takes 2 damage.
That's.
And he's
Why do you think I do this?
I am
My null field.
recognizing that I am a theater geek in
And
this
I slide
moment.
into that guy to.
We haven't seen a Marlon
Ding,
Brando
ding.
movie. Except the Boggles now.
That guy's not in my null field, so he just.
I need to do some calculations one at a time because they're minions, so they die in ridiculous ways. All right, so 6 damage, and then you slide them 2 into this guy. Boom. Then that guy slides 2 into that guy. Okay.
And I got 1 focus from that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So, and then do you want to slide this guy somewhere because he takes down?
He's not in my null field, so
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
he just takes damage the old-fashioned way.
These 2
The
die.
old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way.
Oh, and
Fist in your face.
It turns out that the bugbear is now marked.
Where? I have a question. Where am I? Like, where's my actual mini?
You're right there.
Oh, I'm way the fuck over
You
there.
got a nice
How far am I
clean
from the...
shot to the bugbear.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
saying.
yeah.
But then I have 1 more.
Am I still within 10 of the bugbear?
You're within 10 of the bugbear. You're
Yeah.
also within 10 of this one. So
Oh, I'm not worried about that guy.
Yeah.
All right, and then who else was
It's
that?
a singular
me.
focus
Yeah,
action.
It was me. And I look at the bugbear, my eyes go green, and I actually say it. I say, every step, death.
Oh.
I get a crit.
Nice.
He takes 12 psychic damage, and every time he willingly moves closer to me, he's going to take 1 damage per thing.
He's unable to have a will.
What?
Is he
He's
dead?
dead.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yay.
I
mean, I was going to make it even cooler.
Wait, no, I'm attacking the bugbear.
Oh, you're attacking the bugbear. I'm sorry. He's not dead.
But I do spend a focus, since it's marked, to do 4 more damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's 16 damage total.
16.
And
Is blooded.
you got a crit, right?
I did, yeah, and I did damage to him. So I get to take another action.
So what happens with a crit in this game?
You get an extra action.
Yes.
A crit is rolling a natural 19 or 20 in the dice. And you get a whole action. You can do whatever you want with.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Like right now, it's not Matt's turn.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
It is technically Jason's turn, right? It's Rocky's turn. But if you get a crit off turn, you also get to take that extra action right now.
I have a question. This is a little bit noodly. If I attack him with repent again, and I reapply the dazed condition and it fails, does that undaze him?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think I'm going to tell him to repent again.
Oh no.
Spend 3 of my thingies and roll. Well, my luck had to come to an end. So that is a tier 1 result. He takes 7 holy damage.
Still.
No, he takes 11.
He takes 11 holy damage. That's
I
awesome.
can do that again, right?
Yep, you can do it as long,
As long as you got the focus.
Yep. I mean, that's an extra 11 damage on how much was that? Was like 27 damage.
Yeah.
27 damage, and it wasn't even my turn.
No, I did
Thanks to you.
27 damage.
Yes, thanks to you. Thanks to you.
You did
All
27
that
damage.
came off of yes.
Well, I swing my
man,
sword when
he
I
is
can
looking
use
bad.
it.
Exactly. Yeah.
When I can swing your sword.
A doom-driven revenue.
Has not gone yet.
I think
That was it?
all of us.
That's
Well, do you have a goblin? The gray goblin, I think.
Yes, the gray goblin.
I was just thinking. I was like, man, I didn't say anything out loud because I didn't want to like jinx or spoil it or anything. I'm like, we haven't seen a crit all night.
It's good you didn't. You would have jinxed yourself. And
I know.
not
I
even
would
known
have whammied myself.
Yep.
Oh, they're holding me back.
You look dangerous.
I am a little dangerous.
He did see you splat through his
All right, so that is 5 damage to you as this one runs forward.
5 damage. I can basically roll 1d3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's 6 damage.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
I forgot about flanking.
I don't get flanked.
Yeah. Ah, never mind. It's 5 damage.
He's got a prehensile scorpion tail.
That's right.
Damn his
The
prehensile
voles.
scorpion tail.
Is it the end of the round then?
I believe so.
It is the end of the round. So at the end of the round, the girl chained to the statue cries out as some of her life force is absorbed by this thing. And you see her face get a little bit gaunter as her energy is absorbed. Time is of the essence.
Maybe she's a time mage, like Brannigan.
Like Brannigan.
She really has to
Not the
learn
weirdest
how to-
thing we've seen all day.
You were absolutely right.
New turn. You all want initiative, so you get to go first. I get to get a lot of malice.
A lot?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot.
Well, I feel like I've already I've done enough. So you guys absolutely
Who
go.
has
I
the
mean,
coolest
everybody's
thing
had a
they
pretty
wanna
great
try?
turn so far.
I am ready to break my scythe against the bugbear's face.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
We all want to see it.
Scythe.
Yes. Okay.
How much fearing? Or frost?
We are at 5
Is this to the uttermost end?
with a scythe.
Awesome. To the other most end.
Just running past these 2. So that's going to be however much damage.
2.
2 from both of them?
Yeah, 2 total.
Okay.
2 total. Yeah, 1.
2 total. 2 total. 2 total.
Totally 2.
Yeah. And a nice slam down with this massive, shouldn't be wielded by a humanoid person mechanism of sorts. That is a crit.
Oh my god! I don't know why. I felt it. I'm like, it's gotta be a crit.
It's the way it should be.
Yes!
Yep.
So that is
Good brain knows when to
19
fall.
damage plus 4.
How do you kill this bugbear?
It's literally going through his mouth and down into his stomach as I carve in And then I just pull back and let the blood just kind of rain down on myself as I fall prone backwards.
It's like Flash Dance, but with blood.
Family
Blood dance.
And with my extra action, I try to pull her off of the.
So you can, as a maneuver. Oh, with your extra action,
Yeah.
you can absolutely pull her free of the ropes. But you also see that as that bugbear falls, the line connecting her chest to this thing stops, and she stops moaning in pain and just sort of slumps over unconscious into your arms as you untie her. And the other goblins all start booking it for the exit.
Well, they can go get eaten by the fucking zombies.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Because are we still in initiative?
We are not. I was about to end combat, but if you would like to do so.
Well, I just was going to say, if you would permit me, the cinema, I would love to re-emerge from the shadow blocking the corridor as they come down.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. They sort of skid to a stop.
These guys get to escape.
No.
They don't get to escape.
No, not with you there.
They
No.
skid to
Not
a
with you there.
stop as you are
They're
there.
bad dudes.
Not with a time mage stopping them.
Are you going to do something to them?
I would love to just kinetic pulse as they come down.
Yeah, and as you do, so you kinetic pulse, right? They're running down the hall, and this pulse of energy comes off of your body, and you all hear sickening cracks as goblin spines and skulls break against the wall, and then Brannigan just walks around the corner.
Good job, team.
Awesome.
Nice.
Now, this energy field does remain. It keeps washing over the entrance to the stairwell, but Violet is safe. And you would recognize you've met Violet.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to walk up to Ares and say, give her to me.
Yeah, sure.
She's real heavy after that.
I was going to say,
His arms are
No, I was already on my back and she fell on top of me. Just like,
I pick her up and I use my life for yours and I burn recoveries until she's better.
Yeah, and all it takes is one.
That's right.
And her eyes flutter open. Color returns to her cheeks immediately as the energy flows out of your body into hers. And she says, Jago?
Hello.
Hello. Am I in hell?
not yet.
We're safe. We're safe. These people saved you.
Thank you. My mother. Is she okay?
She's waiting for you back at town. Come. You have new friends to meet.
And she's able to stand now.
Good.
And so she gets on the ground and she says, thank you. I don't even know.
I say, Violet, this is, and I start introducing them.
And she
is Aries,
will go around and shake each of your hand and thank you for saving her. And she says, those goblins, I don't know. They were so determined to break whatever this thing is over the steps.
Something's got them spooked.
Yes.
Not me.
Yeah, I mean, besides me.
I think there's something they want down there.
We should get her to safety.
Yeah.
We can come back here. This isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's what Jago says.
Yeah.
Or expresses.
Brannigan's interested in the potential further adventure, so she's going to linger a little bit. Did you say there was any writing anywhere in this room?
So there was writing on this south wall that says, Julius's cup shall remain free from the hands of the unworthy. Turn back or perish. And I think you looking at that, right? Like we see you hanging back and looking at that for a moment as everybody else starts exiting the tomb is a good place for us to stop today. Yeah.
That doesn't mean like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn to catch up.
Okay.
Next time on the Delian tomb.
There is doom upon us.
It's a great sentence. Tell me more.
Seeing the numbers you're describing, more than 20 goblins in the tomb alone, I would not underestimate whoever this is. I was out collecting wood for the fire, out in the forest, and that's when it appeared. Giant bug. What do any of you know about an organization called the Coursers?